Well, hello and welcome back to another bookish video from the Mouse Diva. I have a haul.
Moving pictures. Hello there, moving pictures.
What's up, Doc?
I've been all around the world. Every city, every place. Always been a restless girl.
My library has two bookshelves. They're not very big. I'm out in the lobby where they sell books. Some of the books are discarded library books, and some of them people have donated. And when I go to the library, I do check them out. So these are actually two different hauls. So I got these like a few weeks ago, and then I got all the rest a few days ago. So like I said, they're very limited on what they have, but sometimes I find some gems. So first up, and the books are very, very cheap. So from Our Kitchens, the Culinary Institute of America. So I really don't cook. But this book was in such good condition, and it is not a discarded book, that I'm going to use it as one of my blind books in my antique booth. That is where that one is going. Next up, I have a mass paperback, which I really don't read. I think I've read two in like the last 5 years, and those were this past fall where I did like the cozy mystery thing. I'm just not a fan of these. They're just too little. I'm a book collector, so I really prefer hardbacks. But anyway, Patricia Cornwell. Oh my goodness, Cornwell. I need a drink. The Last Precinct. So this is another one that I am doing a blind book with. Okay, and then I got Dismantled. Now this is a library discard. So this is basically a thriller about some college kids that have banded together, and they form this little group, and then on one of their breaks or summer vacation or something, they go in the woods and they do all this vandalism, and then they have some pranks going on, and then somebody passes of their own hand. And anyway, that's not why I got the book. I only got the book because because of the green cover. There is something that a spring project that I would like to do, and I needed a book with a green cover, a hardback book with a green cover, and because the books are so cheap, this fit the bill. Now this one I am going to read. I actually have quite a few of his books in this series, and the same editions, the same covers, and I don't have this one. Now granted, I have not read any of those. Oh my gosh, just look at this. Just look at this cover. Look at the foiling. Oh, that's just beautiful. Now I'm curious. I gotta go pull out my other ones with the same type of jackets and see what those look like. So again, I have not read any of these yet. I had major surgery in March of 2020, and I remember I took one to the hospital, because they're such chunkers, thinking, okay, I'm gonna read it when I'm in the hospital. Guys, I was delusional, because after major surgery, you can't keep your eyes opened. Even after I was released, I think I stayed in the hospital 3 nights afterwards. Even when you're released, I had like 6 weeks where I couldn't even drive, lift anything. Basically, it was a 2-month 2 months before I could kind of get back to regular things. But I stayed exhausted. When you're under that long, like, yeah, I was delusional. I barely did any reading in the hospital because I couldn't stay awake. Okay, so that was that one. So a couple days ago, got this stack, and this one I am definitely reading. His Excellency George Washington by Joseph J. Ellis. And this one, I like it because it's not a discarded book, so I'm more likely to get them because they're not discarded and don't have all the stamps on them and all that kind of stuff. So this book, biography, to this landmark biography of our first president, Joseph J. Ellis brings this exciting scholarship, shrewd analysis, and lyric prose that have made him one of the premier historians of the Revolutionary era. So I have read quite a few of books on George Washington, so let's just add another. Okay, these three I am saving for last. All right, we also have, this just seemed Home for Orphans of sorts. So it looks like it's probably like a self-published book. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's self-published, 2018. And so she sought to unravel the truth of her father's death. In 1950, the young father of Sally here, sorry, was killed in an accident described as mysterious by police. Nearly penniless, their mother moves the 4 children from their country home in Binghamton, New York, to a home for dependent children in Mooseheart, Illinois. The author chronicles her and her family's transition from ordinary family life in upstate New York to institutional and separate lives on the Illinois prairie. And it just goes on and on. So, you know, true story of real people, you know, real ordinary people, you know, not famous, nobody knows about. You know, I want to know those stories. So I was very happy to find this. And plus I want to look up, I've never heard of this place. So I will be doing some research on that place later. Now, how to rock braces and glasses. Okay, thought this was, I'm not going to read it, but here you go. So, super stylish Casey Simon is the social dictator of Marquette Middle School. But when an eye infection and a visit to the dentist leave her with Coke bottle glasses, a mouthful of metal, Casey is dismissed by her popular friends, falling so far down the social ladder that she can barely see the top, even with her magnifying specs. So I am debating on, it's in really good condition, it was donated, it is not a discard, and I am debating giving it to, as a gift, well, with her gift, my best friend's daughter. And, or if I don't decide to do that, I will just actually probably put it in my antique booth, not as a blind book, because I don't have very middle grade books. So, and this is in good condition, so I just thought I have options there. Okay, I'm reading this one. Oh, Eleanor and Franklin, the story of their relationship based on Eleanor Roosevelt's private papers. Oh my gosh, so when was this published? I don't even know. I love that the whole, oh my gosh, guys. So I want you to look at this. Okay, hold on. Ooh, I really like this. It looks very bookish. Yeah, because it's a book. Okay, but look. All right, let's see. Let me get this in close. Special priced edition, December 31st, 1971, $15. Oh, no, $12.50, regular price $15. So back in 71, hardback books like this, oh, I'm gonna pop myself in the head, were $15. Wow, this is older than I thought it was. This is awesome. Okay, anyway. So we have the family tree here. And this hat book does have some damage. Like, this is worn off. I don't know if there was tape there or something, but the blue has came off. And, oh. So it has a book plate with a, I won't put the woman's name up there, who actually owned this book originally, I guess. And this was published in '71. Oh my gosh, I love historical books like this. Now, obviously, and we have pictures. History. I'm a history buff, guys. So, you know, this is a chunker. And it's probably not one that I will read. It'll probably take me months to read. I'll kind of read it in between all of my regular reading. Although I do, on my TBRs each month, I do try to put at least 2 nonfiction books on there. But it's going to take me quite a while to actually get through this. But I really do look forward to it. And then I'm going to do another mystery book, hors d'oeuvres, because it's just, I mean, it looks brand new. Maybe somebody thumbed through it every now and then. But it definitely has not been in the kitchen because there's like nothing there. No marks, no spilled stuff, no crinkle edges. So another blind book. And then I also got Royal Knits. So in my booth, I have actually sold quite a few books like this, that knitting books. And so they're just popular. And I thought this was such a unique subject, like royal knits. So that will also go in the booth. Okay, now the score was these 3 books. Penguin Editions. Check them out. Oh, all right. So Jan Karon, we have These High Green Hills. We have A Light in the Window, and we have A New Song. I was so excited. And these are not discards, so somebody donated all 3. So I am not believing this. I didn't know this. So I just grabbed this one. I was going to open it up to see what year it was. Maybe say I can see the order of her books. It's signed. Now, granted, it's signed to Sandra and says happy reading. So are the rest of them, or just that? Like, she met the author. Did she get more signed? For Sandra. Wow. Well, that's an added bonus. And I'm reading these. That was always the plan. But, whoa. Okay, so this one is not signed. Right? No, this one is not signed. So this was 1995, this was 1996, and this was 1999. Wow, that score for me, right? That is exciting. So let me know, have you read any in this series? I just looked up the series, and it looks like I need to get the first book because I wanted to do just a reading spree of these books. But it looks like I have number 2, number 3, and number 5. So I'm definitely going to need 1 and 4. So I'm going to double check some of my books. I feel like I have one of her books. And for all I know, it could be one of these. I don't know. But they're not the Penguin editions. So I'm definitely going to need to get 1 and 4 in the Penguin editions before I can start reading. But I just found out that she may be, her 15th book is most likely coming out in 2025. So subscribe, hit the bell notification button so that you know when another bookish video is uploaded. So in the past, I have been doing a book video Disney, book video Disney. But because of a long break in visiting Disney, I'm going to have to start book Disney video. So, still subscribe and hit the bell notification button so that you know when the bookish video is uploaded. And until the next page.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I've been all around